Hello. As you did the analog motor and hooked it up to a battery, it was quite easy to wire. You just hook it up and it runs. Switch around, runs the other way. And now hooking up to Raspberry Pi, it's a little bit more complicated. If we want to be able to switch directions just with the Raspberry Pi, um, there we need something called an H-bridge. Now, you can do this without an integrated circuit, but it takes a lot of um, thought and energy and effort and so on. Um, and so there's this thing called integrated circuit where it has a bunch of things that already already pre-wired in here to perform certain tasks. So we're going to use this specific one, the L293D, and that's a good motor driver. All right, so now what we're going to do is start wiring this. Now there's a lot of wires that are going to be needed here. So uh, the first thing we got to do is we'll eventually hook up our 5 volts to this long um, strip here, and all of the corners will go to that. So I'm going to go from here to here, and by corners, I'm saying uh, the bottom left corner, this pin right here, will go down there, and this pin, we're going to connect it to the red side here, and we're going to connect this to the red side. And so that if we connect the 5 volts there, I want to go from here to here to make sure that electricity goes where to both sides. Now we're going to deal with the ground. The ground are the middle 2 pins on both sides. So I'm going to go from here to here, from here to here, and from here to here, and from here to here. Now where exactly along this ground it goes, it really doesn't matter. And now we need to connect these grounds. All right. And now we can use any ground. One nice ground is, I think it's this third one here. Yep, that's a ground. So I'm going to hook up the ground to that one. So now the ground is going through. I like to hook up the power last just in case, so we just don't have electricity going through it for no reason. Uh, then what we do is the motor itself is hooked up to the pins. Oops. Hopefully this lets me do this. The pin's right next here. So we'll do that one. And we'll come over here and do that one. All right, so now the motor is hooked up. And now we just need one of these to go to one pin and the other one down here to go to the other pin. So I'm just going to take this one, um, go to this pin. It looks like it's pin number 14. And I'm going to take this one and go to pin number 4. You could have done 26 and 19 down here. It might have looked a little bit nicer if I would have done that. Oh well. It's done. So now it should be wired up if I move my 5 volt to red power, and now it should be hooked up properly.